Welcome to Styled by Estelle.
Hey everybody, welcome to an all-new episode of Style by Estelle with Estelle Winsett. I'm your host, Mike Leon. Estelle here is a former attorney turned personal stylist, and she's helped women lawyers align their wardrobe with their professional power and presence and personality. And in today's episode, it's all about signature style. As a matter of fact, she's going to judge my style in just a bit. What is it, why it matters, how finding the right look can help you show up with clarity and confidence no matter the room you're walking into. So Estelle, good to see you. Let's talk a little bit about this signature style, as I mentioned at the beginning. What is signature style and how's it different from just having a bunch of nice clothes?
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having me today. I'm really glad to be here. A signature style is a closet that is very intentional, that has pieces that work well together, that mix and match, and aren't randomly in your closet. In essence, it gives you style direction when you're getting dressed in the morning because you know that the pieces in your wardrobe feel like you, they fit your body, and they're all aligned. And that's what makes a signature style as opposed to just a bunch of various items of clothes that maybe go together or not.
Right. So why do you think then that a signature style is so helpful, especially for women in different professions, including the law profession?
Yeah, as women lawyers have a lot of decisions to make all day long. Basically, that's your job as a lawyer is to make decisions. And if you have to make a ton of decisions in the morning about what to wear, then you start to have decision fatigue. And I hear this all the time from my clients. I don't want to make any more decisions about what to wear. And when you have a signature style, you can get dressed easily in the morning in a matter of minutes because you know everything works well together and there's no thought required. And so I think for women who think all day long in their jobs like lawyers, this is a streamlined way of getting dressed simply without having to put a lot of mental energy into it.
So let's pick up on the signature style and what makes up these type of things. Is it accessories? Is it clothing? Glasses? Like I'm wearing? What makes this up?
Yeah, it's actually all of those things. Signature style is basically a vibe that you have. And it's when you are in alignment with your particular style preferences. So that includes your accessories. Like I love statement earrings. So that's part of my signature style. A pair of glasses like you have on could be part of your signature style. It's something that lights you up. And so it's unique to you. And when you wear it consistently, then you start to be known for your signature style. And that builds trust and relationships. And when you're going to conferences, if you have a signature style, it makes you memorable. So you don't look like everyone else in a sea of black and gray and navy.
Yeah.
So it's really about having that personality and feeling really aligned with who you are.
Do you think then that most people probably already know their signature style? They lean a certain direction in terms of what they like, even if they don't realize it yet?
Yes, I think most people have clues about what their signature style is. They just don't know how to put it all together. So what I always tell my clients is what are some of the things that when you're having a bad day that you reach for because you know it'll brighten your day? Or if you have a really important meeting, what do you gravitate towards? Because you know it always makes you feel confident. And if you can start to look at all of those different elements, see if there's a theme, see if there's a certain color that you tend to gravitate towards. What is it about your favorite items that is universal that you can kind of create into a signature style? But that is a hard thing to do. And so that's why I recently came up with a free style quiz for women attorneys so that it could give them some start of a direction of where to go with their style so they're not just completely flummoxed. Because a lot of people don't think necessarily of style icons because they're not in the style world like I am. And so having a little bit of direction can really help you.
So what about for folks that are just either starting or figuring it out right now? What would you advise them that they should do right now to start uncovering what feels most like them?
Yeah, I think look in your closet and try to find one favorite outfit and see how it makes you feel. I always recommend too that you take a photo of your outfit and keep it on your phone because if you're having a bad day or if you're in a hurry, that you can look at your phone and you've already styled an outfit that you know you like, and that's a step in the right direction. Once you start to figure out what lights you up, then the goal is to create more of those, to create an alignment so that your wardrobe lights you up and not just one outfit.
Estelle, let me ask you, when we're talking about building this signature style, how does certain things like body shape, like the comfort of the way clothing feel, lifestyle factor, how does that actually how does that actually work together with all of this?
Yeah, all of those things are the foundation of your signature style. So that's why when I work with my clients, I don't go directly to shopping because we really have to unearth, what is our body shape? What are the silhouettes that are going to look good on our bodies? You also want to know what are your style preferences and get some definition and clarity around that. The other piece that I put into my signature style blueprint is understanding the colors. What colors light you up? Which colors look best on your skin? So those elements really make up your blueprint. But the other part that's really important is understanding your lifestyle. A lot of times, as women in particular, we'll go shop when an event comes up. We have an invitation, so we run out to the mall and we get a dress for a wedding. But weddings aren't the kind of things that we're going to be going to every day. And so typically what happens is we have a bunch of event pieces in our wardrobe and it's kind of a hodgepodge, but we're not shopping for our lifestyle. And when I'm working with my clients, it's really important for us to uncover, okay, what are you going to need to be dressed for on a regular basis? A lot of times with my clients as women attorneys, it's business casual is probably most of my wardrobe, but maybe I need some speaking outfits or some trial outfits and then a few weekend outfits. But it's building a wardrobe that supports your life and not one that is done randomly when events arise.
Yeah. Totally agree. It's different from shopping for a wedding, for shopping for everyday work. So let me ask you then, Estelle, because I think the biggest thing people love nowadays is case studies, right? Like can you give us a client example? Can you give me an example of somebody that you worked with, you came in, you developed this signature look. How did it change the way she felt or showed up professionally every day?
Sure. I think Adrienne comes to mind when I think of a client transformation that just top of mind. She is an in-house attorney, and when she came to me, she really had kind of gotten in a style rut, which is a lot of women do. And it's one of these things that it had kind of built on itself. So because she didn't love what she had to wear at home, she really didn't want to go out because she didn't have anything to wear. And then she started finding herself staying at home more. And this woman is so vibrant and fun, but it had gotten to where she just wasn't getting out and enjoying life or going to networking events because she didn't like how she looked. And after we worked together and put together her signature style, we have a lot of bold colors. Adrienne loves bold pinks and bold blues. And she also likes a little animal print and fun with her accessories. And so after we created her signature style and then built the wardrobe to support it, it's night and day seeing her energy. When she walks into her room now, she just radiates. She's a very fun loving person, but she was not showing up that way because she wasn't confident in what she was wearing. And she didn't feel like the clothes she wore were flattering to her body shape. So once we figured all that out, she started going to networking events. She's really the life of the party. And as a stylist, it's so fun to see those transformations once you get clarity on what lights you up and then having more of that in your wardrobe, then you just show up a whole different person. And so I think Adrienne's example is one that really demonstrates the benefit of a signature style.
Look good, feel good, right? That's the
Right.
old adage, right? So let me ask you now, let's land the plane on this episode here. Somebody's listening to this right now, they're watching this. They're like, "All right, Estelle, do me a favor. What's one small tweak I can make this week that'll help me at least maybe feel more aligned with my best, most powerful self?" What would Estelle recommend to them?
I'd recommend looking at your wardrobe and really honing in on the pieces that light you up and even putting together a full outfit. Even if you have just one outfit that lights you up, then you can start to pay more attention to how you feel in the other items in your wardrobe and start to bring in more that are like the ones that light you up. And again, take a photo of it so that you have it already constructed, a head to toe look. And the next time you need to get dressed in a hurry, you've got it. You know you're gonna feel confident, and you can start off on the right foot.
Yeah. Estelle, thank you for the time today and the insights on all this. Truly appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you to everybody for listening to this episode of Style by Estelle. If you're ready to discover your own signature style, one that helps you feel powerful, feels polished, truly yourself, do me a favor right now. Visit EstelleWinsett.com today to learn more about this and visit Estelle. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave us a review and comment, or share this episode with somebody who needs to hear it. As always, I'm Mike Leon. We'll see everybody next time.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and leave us a review in the comments.